everybody, welcome to Prince Master Champ Education with Fun. Today in this video we shall be learning a very interesting topic which is known as the Ohm's Law. So basically this topic is very favorable for the students of class 10th because it is one of the most basic and important laws of the electric circuit. So it is going to be the basics of the physics electric circuit. Okay. So let's start off with Ohm's Law. Basically what is Ohm's Law? Let's see broadly its definition. Okay, this is what its definition actually states. Its definition states that the Ohm's law states that the voltage across a conductor is directly proportional to the current flowing through it, provided all the physical conditions and temperatures remain the constant. So basically, what it just states, we're going to understand. Firstly, let's understand that what is actually it states. It states that the voltage across a conductor means if there is a conductor in a circuit and there the voltage. Okay, now what is voltage? What is current? We are going to understand all. The voltage is directly proportional to the current flowing through it, with all the physical conditions like the temperature remains the same.
Let's see it. So over here we are in a blank screen. Now let's draw a electric circuit. So this is how an electric circuit looks like. Here you can see we have a combination of cells which is a battery. Now we also have a switch, we have a bulb. Now the current flowing through it, it is known as current. Now what causes the current? The main reason behind current to flow in an electric circuit is very simple. It is due to voltage. So we can say that voltage is the cause and current is the effect. We can just say it is kind of an analogy of that. So because of the voltage only that acts for which the current flows in the electric circuit. Now let's go. That means if the current flows, then it is same as we can see it is directly
Potential difference or potential difference, that's a higher word, we can also tell it as the voltage. Okay, so current is directly proportional to voltage. Okay, now let's see that what basically the basic concepts we need to understand for understanding the Ohm's law. First thing we need to understand is important terms, which is first resistance, current. What is resistance? What is ohms? What is amperes? Or which we write as A or amps. Now, resistance. Resistance, I will tell you, but one thing I want to tell you before words only, that do not get confused between SI units, okay, the SI units and the formulas. Please do not get confused between both of them. What are SI units? What are formulas? You will understand.
So first of all, ohm. What is ohm? OHM. So the symbol you can see over here, I am also pointing it out for you. This is the symbol of ohm. So the SI unit of resistance is what we say it as ohm, okay? And the SI unit of current is ampere, okay, amperes. So like in while solving problems or writing the answers of the questions, we for ohms, instead of writing the whole word, we use this symbol, and instead of writing the whole word amperes, we just write A or amperes. Okay, so resistance and current, these are the main terms. Now let's understand like what they actually mean. Okay, so now first let's cover about the voltage. Voltage SI unit is actually volts, which we refer as V. Now what is basically current? Like let's see, we have seen the definition of Ohm's law. Let's see the definition of current. What is current? Current refers to the rate at which electrons flow past a point in a complete electrical circuit. Now what this is, let me explain. Current is actually the rate at which electrons flow. Means like we have the speed at which the car moves, like that the rate at which electron flows in an electric circuit, like the car goes on a road, like that, like the electrons flow on an electrical circuit which acts as the path is known as current. Now let's understand resistance then. What is resistance? Now resistance is actually a very easy thing to understand. When the flow of electrons is opposed in a material, or we can say electric circuit, is known as resistance. So the force, or we can say the flow of some charges that acts like opposing the current, is known as resistance. Like we can say it as the opposing flow of current, right? We can also say like that. So they oppose the flow of electrons or electricity in a closed circuit. Now let's understand like their formulas as well. So now first of all, let's understand the formula of current. Current's formula, as I have said you, its SI unit is amperes, and it is what the ampere is actually defined as. It is defined as V divided by R, V upon R, which means voltage upon resistance. Okay, now see, let's see the resistance formula. Okay, so resistance formula is R is equal to rho L by A. Now I will be telling you what is this rho, RHO. Rho means what we can say it as the resistivity. Now resistance and resistivity are both very different things. We are going to cover in a like other video, but now for now you understand that this symbol, this P kind of symbol, it is actually not P, but it is referred as rho, RHO. So rho L by A. What is L? L is the length. So let's take a wire, and it's what is going to be its length, that is referred as L by A.
Is the area of that wire, right? So we can say that R is directly proportional, or resistance is directly proportional to the length of the wire or the conductor, and R is inversely proportional to the area of the conductor. Okay, now let's understand about voltage. What's the definition of voltage? Voltage is the pressure from an electric circuit's power source that pushes charged electrons, which is the current, through a conductor. So as I've said you, voltage is the cause. Okay, so voltage is the pressure from an electric circuit's power source. Like what's the power source? Like we have seen in the electric circuit, it's the battery. So that force or that pressure that is applied, for which the electric charges are flown, or which we say as the current, through conducting loop or conducting we can say conducting wire or electric circuit, is known as voltage. Let's go to its SI, let's say go to its formula. Its formula is I multiplied by R. I refers to current, okay, amperes. So I multiplied by R for resistivity. So both the product of I and R, or current and resistivity, gives rise to voltage. Now let's see the law. What does the law state? The law states that V is directly proportional to I. Now what is the meaning of that? First let me explain. Okay, so now first see the formulas over here. V is directly proportional to I, then we can say that V is R dot L, resistance, then we can see the current. Okay, so both of the things you have just seen. Now let's go to the final and the what we say as the actual law, right? So can you guess the actual law? What it is going to be? Of course, if you have guessed, then I hope you might be right. It is V is equal to IR. Now what does it mean? Let me explain you. Meaning of V is equal to IR. So in the first sentence I have written that V is directly proportional to I. It means that the voltage is directly proportional to current. Okay. Now then I have written V is I dot R. That means what changes can you see? I have replaced the proportionality sign, isn't it? So that means that
if remove the proportionality symbol, then add a constant. We need to add a constant, right? So here the constant is resistance, which is referred as R. So then it's V, which is equal to the product of current and resistance. Okay, now let's move to a question analysis. I would be giving you two questions to analyze, right? So the first question is find V. Okay, V means voltage. So current is equal to 10 amperes and R is equal to, or resistance is equal to 2 ohms. Now find it. I will give you time. You can pause the video and write the answer in the comment box. Meanwhile, I will be showing you the answer. See, now we have seen the question. Now let's analyze it. So what is the analysis? So we have the formula as V is equal to IR. So means voltage is equal to, what we can say. So here actually this 10 mustn't be written. Okay, so it's written by mistakenly. So voltage is equal to 10 amperes multiplied by 2 ohms. So that means voltage is equal to 10 multiplied by 22 amps. Okay, 10 amperes multiplied by 2 ohms, which is equal to 20 volts. 20 volts is going to be the answer. Now let's go to the quiz number 2, which states that V is equal to 10 volts and I is equal to 5 amperes. Then find R. Now let's see its answer. You can pause the video and write it in the comment box as well. Now the answer to this question, let's write the formula, which is V is equal to IR. Then we have that let's import the given data. To solve actually this type of question, just import the given data. Okay, you can also, many people use apostrophe, which they say as the V dash, I dash and R dash. So let's solve. So if V is equal to IR, then V dash is equal to 10 and I dash is equal to 5. So R dash is equal to question mark, it is given. So like we just have the algebraic equations in mathematics, like that only. R is equal to 10 volts divided by 5 amperes, which is equal to 2 ohms. Okay, so did you find any common relationship with both of these questions, this one and this one? So the answer of both of them is somehow relatable because the numbers are the same given. Okay, so there are more practice problems I will give you in the description box. If you want, you can also check it out for there. And also thank you so much for watching this video till the end. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate, you can take our help. You can ask in the comments in the comment box below and ask freely.
Doubts, if you want to tell anything, if you want to give any information, if you want to improve this channel, if you want to support us, anything, you can write it in our comment box. So thank you so much for watching this video till the end, and I will be meeting in my next video. Till then, bye bye.